Hello everyone, my name is Gannon. Welcome back to more Persona 4 Golden. Last time we saved Nanako and dealt with Namatame, if I can say his name right, and dealt with a lot of social link stuff, like maxing out a bunch of social links. Now, this time, I mentioned at the end of last episode that we're going to have a fun start to today's episode, because first of all, there's going to be a lot that happens today, but we get to have a very interesting start. Because I need to at least get a relationship will become closer with Eri. I swear to God, this game. No joke, this is my first attempt at recording. I was fully expecting to do something where, I was fully expecting to just, have done this intro 50,000 times, trying to get a great blessing, because I would have to actually quit out of the game and reboot the game, because the next option that would give us, the next time that would give us an option to load save would not be till a while. So, well, on the bright side, I don't have to worry. Anyways. Second term finals. La da da.
Yo!
Jen! Look at this weather, man. Hey, what's up with this? It's really weird. Have you ever heard of anything like this before? Oh yeah, and finals start today. That's seriously not the point now. What's going to happen? I'm worried too. I thought that stuff was about the fog being harmful to people is just a rumor, but people are getting sick. And even besides that, there have been a lot of weird rumors being spread around too. Damn, I don't like how any of this feels. It is certainly strange, ain't it? Files Day 1. What does French food stem from? Italian. What does the figure in figure skating refer to? Geometric shapes. Next up. Who is buried in the biggest pyramid in Egypt? Khufu. What is a book of maps called? An atlas. Got it. Do you have your students talking? Is the fog getting thicker every day? Because it feels like it is. There's no way we can keep the club going like this. Too many of our members are calling in sick. When is this damn fog gonna clear up?
But Senpai, the people who are just slacking off aren't showing up either, right? You can keep the club with the members you're left with. Maybe the fog helped you find out who's the most dedicated to being in the club.
Huh. Well, that's one way of looking at it, I guess. What word has the words bride ale as its roots? Bridal. What kind of bird is a conchodori? A cuckoo. Which country does the South Pole belong to? None. 011235813. What is the sequence called? The Fibonacci sequence. Alright, one more day. You have your students talking.
Did you hear what they say happened on the Midnight Channel? Someone said they turned it on, and there was a picture of this town in complete ruins. Huh? My friend said she saw if Inaba gets swallowed by the fog and sent to some other dimension. She said there was, monsters coming out of the fog, too, like in that story. Have you noticed? Ever since this fog started, seems that people can see the Midnight Channel even when it's not raining.
Really?
Could it be... is our town getting more and more messed up?
People can see the Midnight Channel even without the rain? That's really bad, isn't it? Let's get this over with first, and then we'll deal with that. What dessert is the Welwishia found in? Namib. Which of these is considered a rice cake?
Mochi.
My God, it's bad.
This fog just won't quit.
It's even worse.
The weather report said it might start snowing soon. But what's going to happen if it snows with all this fog?
It'll be literally impossible to see. Hey, guys.
Whoa, where'd you guys come from?
Right in front of
Wow,
you.
that's quite a crowd you got there.
We ran into each other back there, so we came together. The fog's so thick that sometimes you can't see your nose in front of your face, so everyone's forming groups now.
It's probably safer that way. Imagine trying to drive in this.
It's definitely been weird lately. It's so cold, too.
Visibility's so bad it's scary. Can I stick close to you, Senpai?
I feel like we all need to stick close to each other. It's really bad right now.
This girl never changes.
No, she doesn't. But anyways,
It really is hard to see anything in this, though. It's just like on the other side.
Ganji?
Guys, put on your glasses!
Don't tell me. Oh, come on. When you put on your glasses, your vision becomes much clearer. It's just like the TV world then.
Whoa, it's all clear.
What the hell's going on?
These glasses are meant to help us see through the fog in the other world.
So what does that mean that we can see through the fog in our world with them?
But putting that aside, no glasses would improve one's visibility in a fog under normal circumstances.
Well, we are far past normal circumstances at this point.
Then, could the fog from over there be leaking into our world?
Uh,
Huh? Well, you guys think that's it? I was kind of expecting you to ignore it as Chie being random again.
I wish it was Chie being random, but this is,
It's just a thought.
it's a very likely one. The mood darkens.
Anyways, today's the last day of exams, right? Let's get them over with so we can meet up at the special headquarters after school.
Alright.
Wow, we haven't used that name in a while.
It's impossible to see here. At least the glasses help. It's the last day of exams. You answered every question with ease. The answers seem to be flowing from your hand. There will be a dramatic turns in the story from this point. It is strongly recommended that you take this opportunity to save. I don't mind if I do. Here we go.
Hey, here's a story about the fog. Some specialists are raising concerns that this fog may consist of harmful substances.
Well, considering the fog seems to be we can use the glasses, so obviously it's unnatural fog, so go in the TV world, figure it out.
More and more citizens are calling for an investigation into the cause of the fog and the facts about it.
Yeah, that seems natural.
Though the government has begun its preliminary investigation, many feel that the causes will be hard to pinpoint. Is this fog really dangerous?
You hardly ever see people walking around town anymore. Or here either.
Everyone's too scared of the fog now to go outdoors much.
I mean, it's literally impossible to see now.
It does seem a lot like the fog on the other side. But beyond that, I'm clueless.
There's another item of note here. A summary of Namatame's career with details about the case. The suspect was having an affair with the first victim. It seems she was killed due to relationship troubles. Also in April, Miss Saki Konishi's body was discovered. The police are looking into a motive for the murder. In July, a boy living in Inaba performed a copycat murder.
Mitsuo.
The boy was initially thought to be the culprit behind all the killings, but later suspicion was thrown upon Namatame. Last month, the suspect attempted to kidnap a 7-year-old girl of Inaba, resulting in his arrest. It seems Namatame is still confined to his hospital bed, so further interrogation has yet to commence.
So it's finally over. A lot of stuff's happened. But all that's left is for the police to build a case for Namatame, right?
But can they prove anything?
I'm sure your uncle can.
But the stuff he was saying was so obviously nuts.
He kept saying he wanted to save people, which is... Why would he think he's saving people?
If he says anything about the TV world, he might be considered mentally unstable.
Well, that's not surprising.
Also, I heard before that if the police don't have enough hard evidence, it's difficult to build a case.
Yes, there are many such cases and culprits. It's the eternal conundrum for crime investigators.
So even if they're caught, the law can't do shit?
It's a possibility.
Hell's up with that! We all know he did it. You can't just let a maniac who thinks he's saving people by killing them run wild on the streets.
They better not dismiss something this serious because of some mental issues. Saki-senpai. No, not just her. Or that announcer. Even King Moron is his fault. If it weren't for what he did, nobody would have tried a copycat killing.
I mean, that's also true.
It's his fault Nanako-chan's in the hospital right now, too.
You're reminded that you made a promise with Nanako to buy a new kotatsu. Let's get a new one for her. You told the others about your promise with Nanako.
A kotatsu?
Why not?
Oh, then why don't we go check them out right now? I know Nanako-chan would be psyched if she came home and found a new kotatsu.
Dude, why didn't you tell me sooner? The winter season's coming up and we just got a bunch of them in stock. All right, off to the houseware section for Nanako-chan!
Yes! It's nicer in
If we're
here.
getting a kotatsu, we better get some oranges to complete the set.
Is Teddy okay?
It's a cliche because it's true, damn it.
The best compliment to a kotatsu would be a heated rug.
Dude, that much juice would kill the breaker the moment you tried to microwave something. Oh yeah, you've never used a kotatsu before, huh, Ted? It's nice and toasty.
Is Teddy okay? He's kind of just... Teddy?
Can I still stay here?
Of course you can. What are you talking about? Teddy?
You kept your promise to me, so I should be going back.
No.
But I don't want to go until Nana-chan gets better.
Why do you want to go back?
Of course you can stay.
Why do you feel like you
How
have
many
to?
times do we have to say this before it gets through to you?
Nanako-chan would be sad if you weren't there when she wakes up.
If you disappoint Nanako by leaving, I will drag you out of that TV.
But I couldn't save Nana-chan.
Don't be silly. We saved her together.
We caught the killer, man. We couldn't have done that without you.
Exactly.
Teddy, you shouldn't talk that way when Nanako-chan is still fighting.
You guys.
You can stay here, man.
Sensei, I'm so touched. I'll stay by your side until Nana-chan comes home, Sensei.
Honestly, why not just stay after that as well? You don't... Why you feel like you have to go back so badly?
Oh, that's right. There's no one but you at your place.
Oh yeah, maybe it'd be but nice to have someone else there.
Hey, why don't we pick out a Christmas present for Nanako-chan while we're at it?
Oh, that's a great idea. I'm sure she'll be out of the hospital by then.
Got it.
All right, but none of this charge it to Yosuke stuff this time. Seriously. We're clear on this, right?
I'm still amazed that they managed to charge Teddy's suit to you.
Oh, come on. Why would we do something like that?
Teddy's right there.
Dude, the clothes you got for this guy? I almost pissed my pants when I saw the receipt. How many days do you think I had to work to pay that off?
Well, I can't help it if Juness overcharges for things.
Don't use his credit card.
Ugh. Well, I guess you gotta expect that. It's not like Chie-san's ever had the occasion to help a guy shop before.
Oh dear, here we go.
What? What did you just say?
Here it begins.
Come on, baby. Don't fight over me.
Do not revert this back to then.
Stay out of this!
Let's Let's leave them be and think of a present for Nanako-chan on our own.
Alright, any ideas?
But what would a girl her age want?
What do you think Nanako-chan would appreciate most?
A Jack Frost doll.
Yeah, that white round shape's the best. A plush doll's the way to go.
And he's got the most adorable little face.
All right, as soon as Nanako-chan's out of the hospital, we'll have a party at your place.
Yes! And we'll bake the cake!
No, you will not.
Of course!
No.
Let's make it a cake to remember.
No.
Oh, no, you're not. Are you trying to send Nanako-chan back to the hospital?
Oh god, now it's a... Hello? It's Adachi. That's a new one.
This is Adachi. I want you to stay calm and listen to me, okay?
Huh?
Nanako-chan's condition suddenly got worse.
Wait, what?
The doctor wants you to come to the hospital immediately. We'll be waiting.
Okay. We're leaving. Come on.
Come on, let's go.
Inaba Municipal Hospital. Dojima is listening to an explanation from the doctor. There have been loud voices throughout the hospital for some time now.
Doctor, this fog is poisonous, isn't it? Isn't it filled with viruses? They said so on TV. Isn't there a vaccine or something for it?
Calm down, please. That's just a rumor.
This is getting out of hand.
Don't tell me to calm down! You're lying! We know you have medicine for this! Are you just going to stand there and watch us die?
Why would we do something like that?
What a commotion.
What the hell's that supposed to mean? Can't you see how much pain she's in?
All we can do right now is monitor her condition closely. Dojima-san, you need to return to your...
I don't give a damn about myself. Do something about Nanako.
Dojima.
Dojima-san!
Just save her. For God's sake, please save Nanako.
We'll do our best. I must ask you to step outside for the time being.
Nanako.
A nurse accompanied Dojima back to his room.
Hey, can't you do something? This all has to do with the world you came from. Can't you figure something out?
How is he supposed to know?
I'm thinking, but...
Damn it! Why does this have to happen to a little girl like her?
We all feel the same way, just...
Why'd it turn out like this?
Nanako-chan's gonna be okay, right?
You guys still here?
How is Dojima-san doing?
His wound's opened up again. They're treating it over in his room now.
Any luck with your investigation on Namatame?
About that. I won't mince words here. We're gonna have a hard time making these charges stick.
Come on.
What's that mean?
I talked with the guys at the station, and it'll be next to impossible to find him guilty in court. Especially given the reason why we took him off our list of suspects for the first case.
Oh yeah, something about him having an alibi.
Yeah, that. And the whole angle about him putting people into TVs. There's no way that'll stand up in court. No one would believe that. What the public wants is when, where, and how Namatame killed these people. And Dojima-san knows it.
Well, ain't you calm about this?
I'm just telling you the truth.
And you call yourself a cop? Huh?
Kanji.
You want to see that stuff so bad? We'll show you! Hurry up and bring a TV here, damn it!
Hey, stop!
What's going on?
What the?
Is Nanako-chan's family here?
Why?
Hurry inside. Please talk to her.
Come on.
What the hell? What's going on?
No. Nanako-chan.
Nanako.
Daddy.
Hang in there, please. No!
Nanako-chan! Nanako-chan! Can you hear us? Your big brother's here with you. Just hang in there.
Please.
Where's Dojima-san?
We're calling for him right now.
How's Nanako?
Doctor.
Nanako?
Big bro.
I'm right here.
Mm-mm.
It's okay.
I'm scared. Big bro. Dad and Annie.
Nanako.
Nanako! Nanako!
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, sir.
Damn it! Damn it!
Nana-chan.
We did everything we could, but we still couldn't figure out what caused this.
Dojima? Where's he going?
Nanako-chan.
Dojima-san, what's with that look? Huh? What's wrong, everyone? Hmm? Huh? Wait, is Nanako-chan...
No.
But then, where did Dojima-san go? His room isn't that way.
What?
Wait a sec. That's the way to...
Senpai! Senpai!
Okay, what's going on now?
Dojima-san might have gone after Namatame!
What do you mean? Where is he?
Adachi-san said he was admitted to this hospital!
Why?
You transported him to the same hospital? For crying out loud, he's the suspect in the case!
What are you getting mad at me for? This is the biggest hospital, and he's in no condition to be moved.
Figure out something! Why didn't you say anything?
In case something like this happened, the details of a suspect's hospitalization are confidential information.
Oh, screw that!
Just tell us where he is! Dojima-san's on his way, ain't he? You don't know what he's gonna do there if we don't stop him!
Kanji-kun, you don't mean...
Dojima just lost his daughter. Do you really think he won't do it?
Hold on. Just what are you guys talking about?
Cough it up! Where's his room?
Top floor in the second surgical ward. Furthest room back. But there's a police guard.
Oh, here we go. Meanwhile, Nako's hospital room. Teddy.
I was always watching over Nana-chan, and I still couldn't save her. It happened in my world. Even though I was the only Teddy in that place, I still couldn't do anything.
Teddy. It's not your fault.
Let go of me. I need to speak to him.
Like we said, without permission.
Permission? Who gave them permission to kill Nanako? Tell me that, huh? The hell with you all! Why is he still alive when Nanako's dead? Give me back Nanako! Give her back! She's all I have! She's the only one in the world.
Call a doctor!
Let go of me. I need to...
Holy crap! Dojima-san! Quick, get him to his room. I'll go alert the doctors.
Well, it's open now.
Dojima-san, was he seriously gonna...
His only daughter's dead. Nothing would have surprised me.
Dojima-san probably knew that there's little to no chance Namatame would be convicted. Damn it. He killed Senpai, and now Nanako-chan. And the bastard's gonna walk away without paying for what he did.
That's not right. Why? Why is he the one that gets to go on living?
What the? What was that? Are you trying to escape? The window in the room is wide open. Are you alright?
You have your life, and now you want your freedom too?
It's your fault that Nanako-chan's...
I didn't.
What the? Huh?
12 o'clock. Is it the Midnight Channel?
But why is that there?
Hey, isn't this...
I failed to save her. It's because you got in my way.
What?
Another Namatame? How? The real one's right here and we already beat his shadow!
No. Come to think of it, Namatame never faced his other self. And we didn't witness his shadow returning to his body as a persona either.
Yeah, but...
Perhaps that's why we're seeing this now.
What the... I failed. But it wasn't my fault. And the law can't touch me anyway.
What?
Is that what Namatame's really thinking? Then... he wasn't deranged or anything. He knew what he was doing!
Does it? But...
To hell with the law! I won't ever forgive what you did!
This... Please! Stop! Huh? Stop what? We ain't even done anything yet. Or do you want us to do something? Something fitting for a bastard like you!
Kanji...
What?
Do whatever you want. You hate me because the child died, don't you?
Why are you talking directly to us? Like, you are explicitly talking to our group. I don't think the Midnight Channel's ever explicitly talked to a group, like, specific individuals, has it?
I don't care either way. Living or dying makes no difference to me. But you're different. You can't do such a thing. You wouldn't dare, right? I'll continue saving people. It's my mission.
Mission?
My God.
Please, stop.
He wants us to stop. What should we do?
What do you mean?
We can't let this bastard do whatever he pleases.
Guys?
Still, what are you going to do?
No way I'm gonna walk out of here doing nothing.
Yosuke.
I understand, but...
This must be a luxury suite. Most hospital wards don't have such large televisions.
Naoto, no.
Why, with something like this in the room, this man could escape at any time. Although once he enters, he may find there's no way out.
Wait a second. You don't mean...
You're really considering throwing him in there?
Are you... serious?
You just gonna turn your back and walk away?
That's... but...
What's gotten into you guys? This is crazy! How can we do something like that?
Chie! Everyone, listen to me. If we're gonna do this, now is our only shot. We won't get a second chance.
Are you kidding me, Yosuke?
At this rate, the guy's gonna get off the hook, and he'll go around saving people again. You just heard what this bastard's really thinking. If that happens, it'll be just like Nanako-chan and Senpai. Who knows how many innocent people will die this time? I can't let something like that go. Someone close to me died. Her killer can't be convicted. And now I'm gonna let the same thing happen again? There's no way I can do that! It's just wrong, isn't it?
But, Yosuke...
All we have to do is push him inside the TV.
No!
That's it. We do that one thing, and this is all over.
Yosuke!
Just push him inside?
Seriously?
If any of you want no part in this, just leave the room. I'm not gonna force you to stay. As for me, nothing could make me forgive this bastard. But before we do this, I want to hear what you think. What do you want to do, leader?
Wait.
We don't have time to wait. If we don't do this now, the cops will come back. What are you trying to say?
We're missing something.
Something we don't know. What don't we know?
We don't know his true feelings. Something's not right here.
We just heard the guy's true feelings on TV!
But isn't that weird? Something about it felt off.
What didn't you understand?
I don't know. Something's bothering me.
Well, what is it? I already told you there's no time to waste. Are you even getting at something here, or are you just stalling?
We're missing something.
Missing? Like what exactly? Damn it, I've heard enough of this bullshit. Give me a straight answer. Are we doing this or not? That's all I give a damn about right now.
Calm the hell down.
He's right. Let's all calm down for a second.
You think killing him's gonna solve anything?
I'm perfectly calm.
Hey, what did you mean by we're missing something?
What's there to miss with a sick bastard like him?
I'm concerned about the saving part. Why is it he keeps thinking he's saving people?
Hey, let's all take a deep breath.
Unless I can get that answer, then this is pointless. Killing him would be pointless. Why does he think he's saving people?
After what happened to Nanako-chan and seeing Dojima-san, we're not thinking straight right now.
Fine.
Everyone took a deep breath. It seems that everyone has finally regained their composure.
You're right. We should calm down and think rationally about this. I realize now that we've heard almost nothing from Namatame's perspective. There's no denying that this man brought great harm to Nanako-chan.
But he still thinks he saved people.
But other than that point, the rest comes from our assumptions based on watching the Midnight Channel a moment ago. I won't deny that we were blinded by the heat of the moment, trying to impute all responsibility to him rashly.
But...
No.
Yeah, the guy's not saying anything. Whatever reason he had, there's no doubt about the fact that he'd been throwing people inside the TV.
I know that. I'm not denying he didn't throw people in. What I'm confused on is why he thought that saved people. That would kill people.
It was him who put Senpai through that misery. How can we possibly understand someone who says killing people is the same as saving them?
That's what I want to know.
Failing to understand and failing to listen are rather different things. Truthfully, not all the hitches that were nagging at me have been answered yet. We'll have to see what he can tell us about them. Though it appears he's in no condition to do so at the moment.
True. Dealing with him right now might not solve all the things that are bothering us. Damn it.
Just wait.
But you better remember this. I'll do everything I can to stop him from repeating what he's done.
I'm not asking you to not... I'm not asking you to forgive him yet. I'm just asking to wait.
Anytime, anywhere, anything.
Let's just think for now. Just calm.
Jeez. How the hell can you stay so calm, man?
Do you want to just leave things as they are? Just incomplete? Is that really the right thing to do?
Then again, that's why you're our leader. All right. Let's go ahead and think this through as much as we need.
If we leave any unanswered questions behind, we'll just be lying to ourselves.
Exactly.
Yeah, that ain't gonna cut it. All right, I'm convinced.
Thank you. I'll think as hard as I can and try to help.
We all know how you feel, Yosuke. Come on, we've accomplished this much together, haven't we?
Right. Together.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry. And thanks.
Hey, I understand why you got that way. Just... the case has taken a sharp turn and the investigation team is now one step closer to the truth. It seems that you will go on with your friends to solve another mystery. Maxed out the fool. Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou hast established a genuine bond. These genuine bonds shall be your eyes to see the truth. We bestow upon thee the ability to create Loki, the ultimate form of the Fool Arcana. You mastered the investigation team's social link. By mastering the Fool social link, you can now fuse Loki, the shapeshifter. And... thou art I, and I am thou. Thou hast established a new bond. It brings thee closer to the truth. Thou shalt be blessed when creating personas of the Judgment Arcana. Last Arcana we have to gain. You have established the Seekers of Truth social link of the Judgment Arcana.
Hey, you guys? What are you doing? You can't be in here.
Oh dear.
Oh, crap!
We were keeping an eye on the suspect.
Exactly.
The police officers outside seem to have their hands full helping Dojima-san. If Namatame were to escape, it would be a disaster for the police's reputation. And their trust in you, Adachi-san.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
We're saving you, buddy.
We'll tighten security from now on, and I'll arrange for him to be transported out as soon as possible.
Thank you.
So, if you guys can keep quiet about being in here, I'd really appreciate it.
Yeah.
How is he, Doctor? He seemed to be extremely agitated a moment ago.
He seems fine for now, but he really needs his rest. Outside, everyone. Doctor's orders.
Yeah.
Understood.
We should go too. Let's get back to Nanako-chan's room.
Yeah.
So what's this thing we're missing, huh?
To tell the truth, there's something that's bothering me too. Why did he start killing people in the first place?
He thinks he's saving people, so did something happen to begin with that made him think he's saving?
Well, he said himself it was to save them, right?
His shadow also kept mentioning save. He genuinely believed he was saving people, but why?
So, he killed his lover in order to save her and kept going?
That doesn't make sense, though, so something's wrong here.
The police speculated the first murder was related to the affair, so they called in Namatame for questioning.
There's also the fact that he has an alibi for the first case, right?
But everything in his testimony and his bearing, no matter what they looked at, they found nothing suspicious.
So there's our problem. How is it that our assumption is that he definitely killed Yamano as well, right? But he has a solid alibi for the first murder. So why is it that there's proof and yet proof that he did it and proof that he didn't do it?
If he truly is twisted enough to believe that murder is a means of saving people, I think that would have shown through.
Maybe he faked it real well.
I don't know.
Or maybe he started out with a normal motive and got a taste for killing after the first time.
I don't know.
No, if that were the case, his motive for killing that announcer would be even more inexplicable. Namatame and his wife were separated at the time. Both Misuzu Hiragi and himself testified that she had discarded him. Hiragi also knew about Yamano beforehand, and Namatame was shocked to hear of Yamano's death.
So it seems as though Namatame truly didn't kill Yamano, but at the same time, that creates a problem for us. He definitely kidnapped everyone else here. But why is it that he can't be pinned for Yamano?
Their relationship was known and was not strained to the point of murder. There's simply no motive in the affair angle. The police invested a great deal of effort into investigating this point. Therefore, we have no convincing motive for Namatame to kill Mayumi Yamano, although her name was written in Namatame's own diary.
His reason for killing her.
If we could get an answer for just some of these questions, things might start to make sense.
It's still possible that he was crazy to begin with and no one realized, right?
Again, though, he still crazy or not, even if he was crazy, he still believed he was saving people. I don't know how it works, but, you know.
I don't really get any of this.
Oh, this is so confusing!
Hi.
Hey, we could hear you in there. This is a hospital. Maybe you should quiet down a little.
Hey, could y'all shut up?
Oh, there you are, all of you.
Huh?
Please come with me immediately.
Please tell me.
What's going on?
Is Dojima okay?
What are you waiting for? Hurry, go!
Please tell me it's not Dojima. Huh? Teddy, where the hell are you, Teddy?
Where am I?
Where are you? What? Teddy?
Is this Teddy's world?
I don't know. It doesn't look like it, yet at the same time, it ain't normal.
This doesn't quite feel like it, though.
It's a road.
I remember being at the hospital. That's right, Nana-chan.
Teddy.
I couldn't do anything. Why do I even exist? I couldn't keep my promise. I lost my reason to be there.
No.
That's it. I remember now. So, it was true. Guys! Sensei! What should I do?
Teddy. Wait! The beep!
Oh, there they are. Nanako-chan came around.
Nanako!
Huh? What did you just say?
She's alive!
Nanako-chan's alive?
Thank you.
Are you serious?
It's very rare to be resuscitated after one's heart and lungs fail, but it does happen.
I don't care about the logistics. I'm just happy she's alive.
But until I know why she collapsed in the first place, I can't say for sure how well she'll recover from here on. Still, Nanako-chan's a fighter, and she's trying desperately to stay alive.
So this isn't a joke?
Oh.
You're actually telling the truth?
Nanako-chan.
Thank God.
Oh my god.
Now where's Teddy? You said he lost his reason? Bullshit.
This is amazing!
I'm gonna go find that freaking bear and tear him over here. Drag him over here.
Happen. I'm so glad.
I didn't know what I was gonna do.
Come on! Stop crying, you two!
Thank God.
You all should go home for the night.
Yeah.
I'll speak with Dojima-san tomorrow about Nanako-chan's treatment.
Thank you.
It's rather chilly outside. If it starts snowing, be careful not to catch a cold.
Thank you. Well, now we have to try extra hard.
Wait a second, where's Teddy? I noticed he didn't come with us when we went to Namatame's room.
You're right. That's weird.
I hope he's okay.
I figured he wouldn't move from Nanako-chan's side.
Teddy, where did you go?
Oh yeah, he has a cell with him. Wait, I shouldn't use mine inside the hospital. I'll try calling him up once we're outside.
Nanako's fighting hard to survive. You must wait and believe that she will recover.
Oh, there you are.
Adachi, what are you doing here?
I forgot to tell you. Don't pull that again, okay?
Sorry, not sorry. Too bad.
You can't just meet with the suspect like that. Anyway, I came to give you an update on Dojima-san.
Does he know now?
His wounds opened up a little, but he's treated now, and he's fast asleep.
Thank you.
He'll be alright, don't worry.
I know.
Knowing him, by this time tomorrow, he'll be on his feet and yelling at people again.
Probably.
Don't tell him I said that.
No promises.
Anyway, I heard Nanako-chan's on the road to recovery again.
Thank goodness.
You guys were being so dramatic that I got really worried.
You don't know the half of it.
But this is good news. She'll be well again in no time.
Surely.
By the way, you're all alone at the house now, right? Well, enjoy your freedom while you can.
I honestly prefer the company.
Dojima-san and Nanako-chan will be back soon after all.
You sense Adachi's concern for you. Rank 8.
Well, I better head back. You go home too, before it gets too late. See ya.
Couldn't save. I couldn't save. Why? Mayumi. And that girl too.
You couldn't save?
I couldn't save them.
Huh? What's the matter? Feeling guilty all of a sudden? Sheesh.
I can't reach him. Did that stupid bear forget to charge the battery?
We took a quick look around the hospital, but there's no sign of him. I wonder where he went.
Snow! Snow!
It's Snow.
Hey, you're right. Wow, it's been a while since I last saw real snow.
If only it wasn't all this damn fog.
It doesn't look that pretty, though, because of this fog.
I guess this makes it the first snow of the year. It's freezing. Let's go home. Hey, Yosuke, if you find Teddy, don't forget to contact us, all right?
I know. Let's meet up at the special headquarters tomorrow.
Yeah.
Man, that Ted. I hope he just went back home by himself. He's probably fine. But I'll hurry home just in case. Well,
Yeah.
see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow, partner. Back in Namatame's room. Was it really the right to stop everyone from what they were about to do? For now, you have no way of knowing. You remember that your cell phone has been off this entire time since you were at the hospital? There seems to be no messages. You should go home before you catch a cold. These are bittersweet vegetables. Let's just make more. Alright. Then there's what happened in Namatame's hospital ward. What lies ahead from here on? Let's rest. What the? Huh? Igor, this?
Welcome. It's been quite some time.
Seems you've been summoned to the Velvet Room.
Do not be alarmed. You are fast asleep in the real world. I have summoned you within your dreams. Now then, your journey has taken you quite a distance thus far. Do you believe you'll be able to successfully solve this mystery?
I can solve it.
Splendid! The precise destination of this vehicle, that too is getting rather hard to judge.
Wait! The outside! This is where... Teddy? Wait! The outside looks like where Teddy was. And it was a road, so yeah. Teddy's outside the Velvet Room?
If we continue driving blindly, we may end up leading you further away from the mystery that you must reach. Well, why don't we take a moment to look back on your journey?
Huh?
It was for that purpose that I summoned you here tonight. Margaret?
Huh? Voices you've heard many times before echo in your mind.
What's right? What you should choose to do in life? The answers to those things lie within you.
I'm going to think about my life and set my own path.
Shoo.
We are experiencing the words engraved into your memory during your journey.
Shu and Sayako.
Failing to understand and failing to listen are rather different things.
Naoto.
All right, let's go ahead and think this through as much as we need.
Yosuke.
If we leave any unanswered questions behind, we'll just be lying to ourselves.
Kanji.
I'll think as hard as I can and try to help.
Rise.
Come on, we've accomplished this much together, haven't we?
Jie.
Right. Together.
Yukiko.
And it seems you have comrades with you as well. Those heading in the same direction through this dense fog.
Eh? What the? What's the Velvet Room doing? It seems the car stopped moving.
We'll be parked for the moment while I confirm our current heading.
As I mentioned previously, this year will signal a great change in your life. Though there isn't much time left, it can be worth your while to take the time to stop and reflect.
People are like water flowing in a river. There is only one stream, but all who pass through it are affected differently. Some travel fast, some change their course, experiencing countless events as they travel down the river of time.
Just so. The state of this room reflects the scenery of your heart.
A limousine going through the fog?
Perhaps this may be a time for contemplation rather than action.
Eh? What the? You can hear something in the distance. Eh? Igor! Huh? It seems you've been sleeping until now. You hear the doorbell ringing. Oh, shut up! Yosuke!
Teddy's missing.
Oh, for God's...
I looked all over the neighborhood, but I couldn't find him anywhere.
I'm worried.
Yeah, me too. He was acting all weird lately. Rise and the others are checking inside the TV to see if he's gone back to the other side. We're meeting pretty soon, so will you come with me to Junes?
Sure. Forget Teddy's gone. In any case, you decide to go look for him. Teddy! Kanji and Rise. I sense a lack of Teddy.
It's no use, man. We can't find him.
No luck for me either. I didn't sense anything over there. The fog's so dense it might be affecting my readings. I wish I could do better. I'm sorry.
That Ted. Don't tell me he really went back to his world this time. We told him over and over that he could stay here.
You recall the mysterious dream you had last night. This may be a time for contemplation rather than action. That is what Igor said, but... I think he'll be back for sure.
Yeah. We'll just have to believe in him for now.
I think he's just probably got some things to think through.
He plays dumb a lot, but he's attached to us deep down. He wouldn't disappear without saying anything, right?
Yeah.
I'm worried for Teddy myself, but let's trust in him and await his return. Right now, we must concentrate on the case. It won't be long before Namatame is transferred to another location.
In that case, we need to talk to him.
We must hurry, or we will miss our only chance to get his perspective on this.
You know, I've been thinking about the case since, but something just doesn't seem right.
Let's quickly review the facts.
Got it.
Of all the victims, only 2 were killed. Miss Yamano the announcer, and Saki-san. From the documents we found in the car, we know Namatame had some sort of dealings with them. After that, there were multiple attempted murders in which we were targeted. It was only when he took Nanako-chan that we caught him in the act, identifying his modus operandi in the process.
Yeah?
When I hear you put it like that, sounds like the dude's guilty.
Here's the problem, though. Of course, it doesn't account for Yamano. Oh. Sure, it could probably be easier to pinpoint him on Saki, but for Yamano, he had a clear alibi of being somewhere else.
As a result of Namatame's arrest, the police admitted that Mitsuo Kubo was a mere copycat killer.
Back up to yesterday. Remember when you said Namatame didn't have a motive to kill the announcer?
Why would he kill the announcer? It doesn't seem like he would.
That's what's bothering me.
Right. Either he's completely nuts, or we're misunderstanding something.
You lost me.
Well...
She's trying to say that if Namatame is sane, then there may be facts in the case we don't know about yet.
Well, there's a easy way to get that answer, then.
Sane or insane? Sounds like a play I saw before.
When he talks about saving people, what does that actually mean?
We need to ask him.
I don't think there's any doubt that it includes kidnapping people and throwing them into the TV.
Could he mean saving them through death? He did call himself a savior and said that the other side is a wonderful world.
So they'll be saved if they die? What a bunch of crap! The bastard should have gone and saved himself. What do you think, Senpai?
There's something else. Something's not
If you
right.
think about it normally, it's gotta be him. But there ain't nothing normal about that world anyways.
There's something missing.
There's something I've been wondering about for a while. When we first encountered him, he said, "You're the ones I saved. Don't worry, I'll save this girl too."
So he genuinely believes he saved you guys.
So, if he saves people by killing them, did he save us too?
But that wouldn't make sense, because that would mean we unsaved him.
Wouldn't he actually have failed to save us?
And yet he seemed pretty damn convinced that he saved us. So he genuinely believed we were saved.
You raise a good point. If he thinks that salvation comes only through death, his words to us make no sense.
So he genuinely believed that we were saved.
And another thing, the Namatame who appeared on the Midnight Channel said he failed to save Nanako-chan.
But Nanako's alive.
Well, maybe he really was trying to save the victims by putting them inside the TV. Come on, don't get all quiet like that. You guys know I just say the first dumb thing that pops into my head.
No, that makes sense
The
though.
possibility that he truly intended to save us.
Some things might actually make sense if you look at it that way.
But he's still the one who threw in Saki-senpai and that announcer, right?
Is he?
Sure, we haven't nailed down his motives, but that doesn't change the fact that he killed them.
I don't know.
Or what? You think someone else was involved? What makes you think so?
The possibility of a culprit besides Namatame. Could there be something that proves this possibility? Wait a minute. The warning letter.
Warning letter? Oh yeah. Whatever happened to that thing?
That never got answered.
If Namatame's the killer, he must have been the one who wrote it, right?
But the thing is, it said to stop saving people.
Let's review them.
Something don't... You recall that the first warning letter said, don't rescue anymore. And the second one said, if you don't stop this time, someone close will be put in and killed. That doesn't add up with Namatame,
Yes,
though.
that's right.
Isn't that kind of odd?
Assuming it was Namatame, it doesn't add up.
Would someone who thinks he's saving people by killing them write stuff like, don't rescue or kill?
Yeah, and the will be put in and killed part doesn't make sense either.
So someone
If
else...
the killer was writing it, wouldn't it be more like, I'll put in and kill?
Hey, could this mean...
There's gotta be somebody else. Namatame didn't write the letter.
Yeah.
There's another person who killed.
It's almost like someone else wrote this letter.
But only the killer would write such a letter and deliver it to Dojima-san's house, right? If someone else wrote it, that could only mean...
It would have to be somebody close, right?
Dear God. Since this is such an unusual case, I was absolutely convinced that other than the Kubo incident, there was one culprit.
So Namatame really was trying to save his victims?
By some weird coincidence, yes.
Everything is exactly the opposite of what it first seemed.
If you think of it that way, then things do make sense with how he says things.
In Namatame's parlance, failing would have been the first two cases when the victims died.
That's right, but everyone else survived because we took them out of the TV.
If he had used his method twice and failed both times, he would hardly have continued using the TV. And yet he did. It all seems to suggest that someone else wrote this warning letter while observing the entire case.
Someone else? Then it wasn't Namatame that killed Saki-senpai and the announcer?
It couldn't have been.
We can't say for certain yet. We urgently need to speak with Namatame face to face.
Let's go. You all work together to take another step towards the truth. Rank 2.
How though? After what happened yesterday, they said they're gonna tighten security.
I have a plan, but there's no time to waste. Let's hurry to the hospital.
We need his we need his story. If we can just hear what his side of things are, things will make sense.
Hey, this place is off limits.
I'm a consultant with the police. I'd like a few words with Namatame-san. May I go in?
This is Unit 252, requesting confirmation on an ID. Name of Naoto Shirogane. Huh? Ah. Understood. I see. Well, you're on the list. I can give you a few minutes, but I'll have to record your conversation with him for security purposes. Not that I expect you'll get anything coherent out of the guy. He's been spouting nothing but gibberish.
I'd like him to accompany me as well. He has no identification, but this is an emergency situation, and he's here in Detective Dojima's stead.
Hey!
Huh? Detective Dojima sent him? I wasn't informed of this.
I'll vouch for his identity.
Well, I guess it's better than dealing with the man himself.
Yes.
We have our hands full with the transport procedures, so the last thing we need is Detective Dojima running wild. Detective Adachi is busy somewhere too. This is Unit 252. Huh? I see.
Has something happened?
There's something about a suspicious object out in the lobby.
Ah, well then, this works out nicely. You should back up your colleagues downstairs. We'll keep watch over Namatame-san. A disturbance in a hospital lobby, after all. It sounds serious.
Yeah.
If anything happens, hit the nurse call button. I'll leave the rest to you.
Understood. Please be careful.
Whee!
I knew they were undermanned, but I didn't expect it to go this smoothly.
Where are the others? There they are.
Wow!
Yeah, that worked a little too well.
There's nothing much inside that suspicious object, so he won't be gone long.
All right, then now's our chance to talk to Namatame.
Let's go. There you are. Namatame. Hello.
Namatame-san, there's something we'd like to ask you. It's tempting to think that you were the culprit behind this entire case, and to be honest, there are many in this town who hope you are, but we are here to learn the truth. So please, answer our questions.
Please? Huh? It seems that he understands what you're saying. What should you ask him? I feel like this alone is going to give us a lot of answers. Is saving killing?
No. If nobody saves them, they'll be killed.
So, yeah, saving's not killing.
I put them in there.
You put them in there so they wouldn't be killed? Huh. Who'd you throw in first?
Huh? Me?
That's what, now it's starting to add up, I think. Did you kill the two? I think I already know the answer to this. Yep.
They were killed.
You genuinely believe you were saving people, but why?
I couldn't save them.
Then tell me if my estimation is correct so far. After discovering the Yamano and Konishi incidents, you realized an appearance on the Midnight Channel meant certain death. Thus, to save her from that fate, you kidnapped Yukiko Amagi.
That's right. There's always that little silhouette that appears first. So he would be able to so if he was able to figure out that identity before, once that silhouette came up, he'd be able to get to them and save them.
You couldn't let her be killed, so you threw her into the TV, preventing the killer in this world from reaching her. And you repeated the process, as more individuals appeared on the Midnight Channel.
There we go.
It all falls into place.
A lot more makes sense when you look at it that way.
His body is weak, but his mind is sound. He's trying to tell us the truth.
Yeah, but if the stuff he's saying is true...
There's someone else that's still out there who killed Saki and Yamano.
There's another killer who murdered the first two victims?
Yeah.
Indulge us in a few more questions.
Why did you enter the TV?
I didn't know. I never thought it would be that kind of place.
So you likely never went in, but again, you threw people in there and they ended up living. So, yeah. Who killed the first two? Any idea?
I have no idea. I want to know that too.
You want to know the truth just as much as we do. I get the feeling this is really gonna answer something. Do you know about warning letters?
What are you talking about?
There we go. He doesn't even know.
As I thought.
He never made them.
You believe me?
It'd be pretty hard to not believe you at this point with everything we've got.
Did they find him? Did they find the one who did such cruel things? Mayumi.
Please calm down. Our ability to find the culprit rests on you.
Just take it one step at a time. Tell us the story.
We know about the other world. In fact, we're the only ones who can fully understand what you have to say.
Only you?
We did blame you for everything at first, but now I think we can accept whatever you got to tell us as truth.
Please, tell us everything you can, calmly and slowly.
You're willing to listen? Do my story?
Of course. So please.
All right. Soon after my affair with Mayumi became common knowledge, I returned to my parents' home, as if to run away from the scandal. And I started drinking heavily to drown my anxieties. I hadn't been able to reach Mayumi at all, and that didn't help either. Mayumi, where are you? She'd been disgraced on all the afternoon shows, and forced to resign from the program she was on. I caused her so much trouble. I wanted to at least apologize to her, but I couldn't even do that. I lost the will and energy to do anything. Then, one day, the rumor I heard some time ago came back to me.
The Midnight Channel.
Since I had nothing better to do, I sat down blankly in front of the TV and watched my own reflection.
There she is.
And all of a sudden, there was Mayumi. Mayumi? Is that you? The Mayumi inside the TV looked as if she was calling to me for help. Mayumi? Mayumi! When I reached out unthinkingly to touch her, my arm disappeared into the TV, as if I had dipped it into a pool of water.
It's just like what happened when I tried it.
I was so shocked that I lost my balance and nearly fell face first into the TV.
Well, at least you didn't end up throwing your entire head back and smashing the back of your head into a table.
I was so scared. I couldn't understand what just happened. I thought maybe I'd gone insane. In the end, I decided to think of it as just a dream, and I went back to the city the next day after finishing work. The next afternoon when I got to work, I was fired on the spot, as I expected. That wasn't what broke me, though. It was Mayumi being found dead, and not just that, but it had happened in my hometown.
Namatame is casting his eyes downward painfully.
I was dumbstruck. But later on, I remembered the image of Mayumi I'd seen that night. Was it not a dream? Could it really have been an SOS from Mayumi? I hadn't touched another TV because the first time was so terrifying, but I decided to try it again, and I confirmed that none of it was a dream. So that image, was it something Mayumi showed me, calling for help? That's how I felt.
And eventually, you learned of the Midnight Channel.
Yeah.
I remembered that when Mayumi was alive, she was chasing a rumor about some bizarre TV program. I'd heard about it before, but I thought it was just an urban legend. But then Mayumi appeared on it, and later turned up dead. The more I thought about it, the harder it became to believe that the two events were unrelated. Soon after that, I came back to Inaba to answer the police's questions. I'd lost my job, and I wanted to know the truth of Mayumi's death for myself. Then, on another rainy night, someone else appeared on the Midnight Channel. It was a girl.
Saki.
She looked like she was calling for help, just like Mayumi. The first thing that came into my mind was, maybe this girl will be the next to die.
And that was Saki-senpai.
I'd been following all the news about Mayumi, so I noticed right away that she was the girl who found Mayumi's body. And if my hunch was right, she'd be the next victim. I didn't want her to die the way Mayumi did, so I desperately kept watching. I was consumed with the idea of rescuing her. Then, little by little, her image on the screen came into sharper focus.
It became sharper?
How did you find out it was her?
After I came back, my father couldn't bear to see me in such low spirits, and gave me a job with the family business. I met that girl when I delivered a package to the liquor store.
Oh, yeah. Because you are, yeah, delivery man.
After agonizing over it, I decided to meet her, and told her to be careful. But that same night, on the TV...
It was just as you feared.
She looked as if she was being engulfed by some black shape. She was writhing in pain. That's why I warned her. Why won't she pick up the phone? Come on! Please! The next day, they found her dead. I knew she was going to be murdered, but I couldn't save her. I blamed myself, thinking there must have been something I could have done.
Yeah?
There was no one who depended on me. Nobody at work, not even my wife. Mayumi was the only one who accepted me for who I was. But she was murdered, and the same person killed another girl. I was beside myself. I couldn't forgive myself for doing nothing.
You really did love Miss Yamano.
He really believed he was saving people then.
Yes, from the bottom of my heart. Before I was married, my wife made it big in show business. I was happy for her, but it put a strain on our relationship.
I think I can kind of relate.
It was around that time when I met Mayumi. She was interviewing our candidate for the next election. She was a big-name announcer, but she only worked with local stations, and her attitude towards work was similar to mine. We both came from Inaba, so she was easy to talk to. I knew it was wrong, but I couldn't help getting intimate with her. She gave meaning to my life. Soon after Saki-san was found dead, yet another girl appeared on TV.
Yukiko.
That was you.
Yep.
She'll be kidnapped next. And murdered. I can't let her end up like Mayumi and that other girl. This time, I'm gonna do something.
And this is when you start getting the idea of throwing people in there, isn't it?
My opponent was a murderer who left no clues to his identity. I thought hard about what I could do to protect her from someone like that. I'll never convince her. If she gets suspicious and they arrest me, we'll save her then. The girl inside the TV looked as if she was smiling at me. And that's when it hit me. I apparently had the power to go through the TV screen to the other side. Then, what if I put her into the TV and give her shelter there before the killer gets her?
Yep.
What are you trying to tell me? That it's safe over there? Is that it? The girl inside the TV seemed to smile at me again.
A grave misunderstanding about something supernatural.
And I thought, No matter what kind of place it might be, it's better than being slaughtered. Once things calm down, I could just let her out again.
If she's inside the TV, there's no way they can find her.
It felt as if everything was starting to come together in my mind.
But the only reason that she ended up being saved is because we got her out of there.
Could it be that Mayumi gave me that power to prevent any more victims from meeting her fate? Was it my mission to save people? But there was a big problem. If I explained the situation to the victim, they wouldn't understand. I had already tried that and failed miserably. It seemed the only thing I could do was to take them away. If that was my mission, I'd just have to do it. Or so I thought.
Mayumi, please lend me your strength.
So that's it.
So, since you thought people who appeared on the Midnight Channel would be killed, you kidnapped us in order to save us.
You didn't realize that the killer used the same method that you were using to kill people.
Mission? Give me a break! You never stopped and wondered about any of this?
She ate.
I thought I was the only one who could help them. I did call the police, but they didn't believe me.
Yeah.
I knew the area well, thanks to my job. I had a large truck, and I could move around without suspicion. I thought my job as a delivery man would be the perfect cover for my mission. I thought no one else could do it. But are you telling me that I wasn't saving them?
No.
If a person is still within the TV world when the fog appears here, they will die.
But you saw it as saving them because we always pulled them out before them.
Beginning with Yukiko-san, the people you thought you had been saving were, in fact, in mortal peril. It was my friends here who really saved us all.
I had a feeling that was it. When I went after that little girl and entered the TV myself, for the first time, I had some doubts about myself.
You refer to Nanako-chan, correct?
He really did want to save Nanako then.
The police were after me, so I had to get away.
He genuinely believed that that a little girl wasn't going to die if he did nothing.
But I still felt I needed to do everything I could to save that poor little girl. That's why I went in after her. But the TV world was completely different than I imagined. Such an abominable, grotesque place. I knew that the three of you who I saved went back to your normal lives, so I didn't realize how terrible that world was. I never knew you couldn't even get out of that place on your own.
Something I do know about this conversation, that part where it says 3 is supposed to say 4, and I'm pretty sure it was just an error.
No. That's a cowardly way to put it. I'd probably already begun to realize that it was a dangerous place. If I hadn't, I wouldn't have gone to see you all.
Huh?
See us? Wait, are you talking about the concert we did at Junes?
Oh, yeah!
Yes. I wanted to know why the ones I saved were all hanging out with each other, and how much you remembered. But in the end, I couldn't bring myself to say anything and ran home. I must have felt too guilty. But all the doubts and anxieties I'd been unconsciously suppressing exploded out when I entered the television myself.
Yeah.
I thought I was going insane. I probably did.
I hate to break it to you, but you kinda did.
And you know the rest. When I came to, I was lying in a hospital bed.
He probably doesn't even know the whole part where he got consumed by the shadows then. Like where he was merging with the shadows and became that Kuni no Sagiri thing.
You really were trying to save people.
Yeah.
But I ended up doing just the opposite. What a fool. I always wanted to enter the world of politics and become useful to society. But after losing my job and the woman I loved, all I had left was this power. I convinced myself that world was some sort of sanctuary, and I secretly believed myself to be a hero. I never doubted what I saw on TV, and believed everything was as I wanted it to be. I didn't think for myself at all. That's why I couldn't protect them. I'm to blame for all of this.
Oh, Tame. What's done is done.
I suppose so. But the things I've done are too serious to be brushed aside like that.
Still, though, there's no change in the fact that you really did want to save people, and you genuinely thought you did.
I have no intentions of running away from my crimes. I'm prepared to face the consequences. Kidnapping is already a serious crime, and on top of that, I put all those lives in danger. I'm sorry.
The Midnight Channel and the other world, you can hardly be blamed for failing to understand them properly.
Yeah?
We must apologize to you as well. Had we let our emotions blind us to the truth, we would have piled all the responsibility on you.
I guess from your point of view, people did stop dying once you started saving people.
Exactly.
The more you did it, the more you really believed you were preventing their deaths.
I'm such a joke.
Hmm.
I'm sorry. I'm getting a little tired.
That's fine. I think we got all the answers we need.
What are you all crammed in here for?
Oh, don't worry.
My apologies. We'll be leaving now.
Wait. I beg you, please, find whoever's behind this. You children are the only ones who know about that world.
Don't worry. We'll get this. You rest now.
It's all clear now. He never committed any murders.
Exactly.
It was another party who threw the first two victims into the TV.
So now it's just a matter of figuring out who's the third person here. You've taken another step towards the truth. Copycat killer Mitsuru, the man who thought that he was actually saving people, Namatame.
Now get out of here! I told you, he's almost ready to be transported. We can't have anything else happen. Sheesh. I better not see you rascals here again.
Yeah. Take care, Namatame. It's just a matter of finding the third.
Nanako-chan looks like she's in pain. She's fighting for dear life.
This was the last place we saw Teddy, right? He was so worried about her.
Yeah.
How can he flake out like this when we have to find the real killer?
The police consider the matter closed. We'll have to do all the investigation from here on out. Let's revisit Saki-san and Miss Yamano's incidents and see if we can turn up fresh details.
But it's been over 6 months. Wouldn't the trail be cold by now?
I know, but we can't give up. We're the only ones who understand what's really going on.
Exactly.
And you never know. People might remember some things now because they've had so much time to think about it. Let's split up and talk to people all over town tomorrow. We'll meet up in the evening to discuss our findings.
I hope we can find out something about Teddy, too.
I'm sure we will. I'm sure everything will be okay. Will this finally help uncover the information that will lead you to the true culprit? You decide to go home early today and get some rest. Starting to get closer, though. Just a little closer to the truth. Today's the day the school's founded, so you have the day off. Wonder if you'll be able to gather the info you need. I'll start with Samagawa. See you. Fog's pretty thick today. No one there. No one down here. My dad was in an accident. On top of that, it was a hit and run. Nobody could tell what kind of car it was because of all the fog. She's just horrible. She wasn't right, but she was right, wasn't it? That fog is dangerous. The fog isn't clearing up, is it? It's a little strange. My wife is all business as usual, but I'm a little worried. By the way, you need anything? About those murders. I'm sorry. All I remember is that something happened. I know it was pretty shocking, but what can I say? A lot of time's passed. You need something? About those murders. Now you mention it, town was all abuzz last spring. You remember that, don't you? Never mind. Fox sure is sick. Let's try Junes.
Can I help you?
About those murders.
The incident last spring? I don't remember anything from that long ago. I'm gonna be studying for college entrance exams next year, so I've got no room for useless information like that.
First, we need to retrace our steps. Let's go to Central Shopping District. You there?
Can I help you? That incident last spring. Still wonder what happened. It's a pretty big deal, wasn't it? I'd almost completely forgotten about that. Wow, I must be getting old, huh? What is it? What are you talking about?
Explain about the incident involving Saki and Yamano.
All that happened just last spring? Wow, it seems so long ago. Who's gonna remember something from that far back anyway?
Man, this fog. It makes me feel like we're still inside TV. I wonder if we can really find any new clues about the killer. No use whining about it now. Let's step up the search and get that info. And the fog has got to be some kind of biological weapon. It's a conspiracy. You know who I heard it was? Junes. That's right, Junes. The country of Junes is staging all attack on Inaba. Have fun with that.
Information on what happened before we entered the TV world, huh? You know, what about that first murder? I wonder why it happened. Let's ask around and gather as much as we can.
I tried talking to this old guy earlier, but he didn't even see me, with all the fog and all. The guy just ignored me and walked off. I know it wasn't personal, but it kinda hurt. Damn fog, hurry up and go away! Hey, listen to me. Reset came and spoke to me. This is a once-in-a-lifetime thing. I asked her for her autograph and what type of guy she's into. Anyway, what do you want? I'm sure you can see how busy I am. Didn't they capture the suspect and put a lid on that case? Are you done asking questions? Good. Now go away. I'm very busy talking to Reset.
I've been asking about Teddy too, but I'm surprised how many people actually remember him. They're all like, oh yeah, that guy in the bear suit from Junes. But nobody has seen him. Yesterday or today. He's led by so many different people. Where that could he have gone? Even if someone's been killed, everyone just forgets it so easily. But rumors they hear from friends and TV get remembered for a long time. Why is that? It's been a while since the first two incidents. Do you think we'll find anyone who still remembers?
Fog sure is thick.
A little while ago, they said a suspect had been caught. It was in the newspaper. It was that Namatame-san, right? I remember seeing him around from time to time. Oh, how horrible. It really does frighten me. I don't recall it seeing any other strange people, so I'm sure he's the culprit.
Recall anyone suspicious? There isn't anyone like that in town. I even know you. You're the kid that's staying at Dojima-kun's. I can't remember something from so long ago.
Have I seen any weird people aside from Namatame? Don't think so.
Have to re-ask everybody now. Everyone that can be talked to, I have to re-ask. About those murders. Oh, come on, don't make me even more depressed. They said on the news there's a suspect caught. So what? So the whole thing is over now. Why? What else? You have to go around and ask those questions to everyone. Although, the game doesn't start you with both answers. Or both questions. I don't think I've seen anyone suspicious except for you. It was you! You killed him! Suspicious?
Don't think I've seen any. I can't think of anyone.
Junes?
My friend says she saw something. I think she's just wandering around the shopping district. Why don't you ask her?
Eh? Let's go Samagawa first.
Oh, that. You remember Saki Konishi, don't you? You know, she passed away a while ago. She told me that Namatame person came to her one day and started spouting all this craziness. Something out the TV. Wonder what that was all about. His relation to Saki? Yeah, I don't know what you're implying, but you got it all wrong. Saki was a good girl. It's just that people misunderstood her.
That's referring to the time when Namatame tried to warn Saki. Seems the thing about Namatame making advances in Saki was a misunderstanding. I don't know where to go from here. Not you. What about the Dojima residence? Give me the melon seedling. Go back into town. Where are you, people? Anyone suspicious? Oh, I never talked to you, did I? Got as much info. Map with your friends and get finished gathering info.
I'm seriously pooped. This stuff's a lot harder when you don't have a badge to flash. I walked around all day and didn't hear anything good.
It was the same for me. There was absolutely no talk about the case whatsoever, let alone the true culprit.
Ditto for me. Actually, in my case, I kept getting bombarded with questions and couldn't get them onto the main subject at all. The killer must be pretty good to have pulled this off without being seen by anyone in this small town.
What should we do?
Well, one steak bowl, please.
That's not what I meant, but then again, I guess we might as well take a break. I'll have a crab and egg fried rice.
I'll have roast pork ramen with extra noodles.
You finished eating the dishes that you ordered.
Oh, now that our tummies are full, let's share what we learned, even if it wasn't much.
You spoke with everyone about the info you gathered.
So, to sum up, there really was no new information. The end?
The police had an unusually large number of officers in their initial investigation of the first two incidents. To find facts that even they overlooked would be difficult indeed, now that over half a year has passed. There wasn't a single report of suspicious persons being witnessed to begin with. Miss Yamano had ardent fans, whereas Saki-san didn't, but otherwise the conditions are the same.
You know, every time I tried to ask about the case, everyone ignored me and kept ranting about the damn fog.
Yeah, that or the Midnight Channel.
Why are people so focused on that now?
I asked around about Teddy too, but no one's seen him. Gee, I wonder where he could have gone.
Do you have anything, Naoto? Any new, deductions?
Without any new data to work with, there isn't much I can do. But there must be someone in town who meets all the criteria for this case. The killer must have a connection to both Saki-san and Miss Yamano, as well as be in a position to observe our actions periodically to some extent. Finally, it must be someone who could approach Senpai's house without arousing suspicion.
A person who can avoid suspicion?
I need some fresh air before I give it more thought. I'll be outside.
Just sitting here won't help you think any better. You decided to go outside to get some fresh air. Hey, Natsu.
It's snowing. No wonder it's chilly.
Yeah. Yosuke.
Ugh, it's freezing out here. Maybe this'll help clear my head and get my deductive muscles flexing.
Yeah.
Hey, is it snowing? Too bad the fog's so thick. The snow just gets lost in it.
There must be something that's been overlooked. It's urgent that you get over the roadblock facing you. The clues you need must already be in your hand.
What's the matter?
You should go over everything you know one more time. The culprit had some sort of connection with both Mayumi Yamano and Saki Konishi. And judging by the warning letters, the culprit most likely knows about the other side and what you did there. It's highly likely that they also knew what Nanatame was doing and stood back to watch. Who would know all these things? Another oddity about the case is that there were almost no witnesses. Both warning letters seem to have been delivered directly to your house, but no one saw anyone suspicious. No one unusual was seen around at Mayumi Yamano or Saki Konishi either. Despite the police dispatching an unusually high number of officers to perform a thorough investigation. There must be someone in this small town who fits all the facts. The person who seems to be the most likely culprit is... It's someone that can get around without being seen as suspicious. Who could do something like deliver a letter without really being seen as weird, right? The police wouldn't know, or rather, the police were around to keep an eye on them, and yet they couldn't save them. There's only one person that can fit all this. Toru Adachi. Of course, if you look at only the circumstances, you can't completely rule out that possibility. Adachi may have been able to keep an eye on your actions. He would have been able to approach your house with ease, and he knows the area well. Thinking about it, you encountered him many times while investigating the case. You learned much about the police's movements from Adachi as well. There's no exact reason to doubt him, but something's bothering you. However, Adachi. Should you tell your friends about your suspicions about Adachi being the culprit? I want to know the truth. It's Adachi. You spoke Adachi's name.
Huh? What about him?
Detective Adachi. A member of the police force. That is an interesting approach.
It would give him a lot of freedom to move around.
It would certainly explain the lack of witness reports.
No one questions a detective or policeman being anywhere.
It's the same reason no one ever reported seeing Namatame's truck.
Exactly.
This is a small town, so everyone must have known who he is. And since he's a detective, people definitely wouldn't have thought of him as being suspicious.
In fact, he could use his position to his advantage and hide critical information.
Huh. Well, if you think of it that way, I guess it's possible. But we're talking about Adachi here, right?
Yeah.
I mean, really? Adachi? He's your textbook lousy detective.
Is he, though? Or is he just making us think that?
Are we really on the right track here?
Actually, regarding Detective Adachi, I'm not sure how to put it, but there's something that's been bothering me about him for some time now.
Is there?
Yeah?
Perhaps it's just my imagination, so I shouldn't speak too...
Bless you.
It's cold. I think we've cooled down enough here. Let's go back in.
So it's Adachi, guys. Or at least that's who we think so.
Adachi-san? That can't be. I mean, he said he came to escort Miss Yamano and...
Hey, Yukiko, when the hell was this mentioned?
What? Was he at your inn when the announcer was staying there?
Well, that's pretty important to know.
When Miss Yamano was staying at our inn, the media were swarming all over it.
So, conveniently, Adachi was was near Yamano when Yamano died.
That's when Adachi-san arrived, saying he'd been assigned to guard her. He told our waitress that fame could be rough.
Well, huh.
Guard her?
Isn't that interesting?
He didn't spend the night there?
Huh. I wonder if he knew Ms. Yamano.
I don't know about that, but I heard he did call out to a girl in my class. I found out this afternoon. But I thought, that's just how cops are. So I didn't think it had anything to do with the case.
Detective Adachi also questioned Saki-san, the one who found the announcer's body, on numerous occasions. I heard it was because there was so little information about the case at the time, but it's certainly unusual to question someone with as strong an alibi as hers multiple times.
Yeah.
Then you think he had something else on his mind?
There's a chance.
And that something is what connects those two victims to Adachi-san? Come to think of it, we've been running into that guy a lot, in all sorts of places. And every time he'd tell us what the police were doing before saying, "Oops, I said too much," and clamming up.
Yeah.
Was that all to throw us off the trail?
It would be no problem for him to drop that warning letter into your mailbox either. Not to mention the fact that he can destroy any evidence that might point to him.
Yeah, I didn't even think of that, but you're right. Various peculiarities have begun to cast a suspicious shadow on Adachi.
Then, is it really Adachi-san?
We need to confirm this, now.
This is still only a tentative theory. We should work to confirm it as soon as possible.
Well, how about we just go to the source of it then?
This is Naoto Shirogane. Something has occurred to me about the case, and I'd like to get Detective Adachi's input on it. Huh? The transport? It's right now? Right, I see. Thank you.
We gotta go, don't we?
What was that about a transport?
Namatame?
Detective Adachi is headed to the hospital to prepare for Namatame's relocation.
Well, that works perfectly for us.
We must head there at once.
Let's move. Things are moving quickly now. You feel that you're getting closer to the truth. Rank 4. There you are. Adachi. Hey there.
Huh? What are you guys doing here?
No reason. Just
Hey,
want to see you.
Do you know where Dojima-san went? They told me he snuck out of his room again.
I assure you, we've made it clear to him several times that he needs to stay put, but he keeps going off on his own.
Jeez, with Namatame finally relocated, I was looking forward to going home.
Oh, he's been relocated now.
So, he's been relocated.
Well, at least he'll be somewhere else then.
I've been wondering. You seem to be in a terrible hurry to get him out of this hospital.
That's a bit weird. Aren't you the lazy detective?
Huh? Oh, well, yeah. I mean, we can't leave him here with Dojima-san and Nanako-chan around.
I mean, I guess you're not wrong.
Didn't you guys think so too?
Maybe.
Hey, don't you think you
whoopsie.
should leave before Dojima-san finds you? If he catches you, he'll start pestering you again. Hey, what are you doing here anyway? Nanako-chan's room is in the other wing.
Huh? Hi.
Adachi, where's Namatame? There's been a lot of noise today for some reason.
Dojima-san, what are you doing here? Namatame's already been relocated. I was looking for you so I could tell you that.
You did what? Who authorized that? There's still more I need to ask him about.
Give me a break, Dojima-san.
Those first two murders have been bothering me.
Seems Dojima's gotten on the same track as us.
His motives are shaky and his alibi is rock solid. We closed a lot of loopholes on the basis of his testimony. But that part's still nagging at me.
Is this more of your detective's intuition?
He's got a really good intuition, doesn't he?
He's already been relocated. It's no use hassling me about it. And you kids should really get home too. You're gonna get in the way of police business.
What's gotten into you today? It's odd to see you taking work so seriously.
That's what I was thinking.
Come on! I'm always giving 110% when it comes to the job.
I've hung out with you before, Dachi, and you know just as well as I do that that's bullshit.
You should get back to work too, Dojima-san. Your current assignment? Get better as soon as possible.
What are you all doing here?
We want to ask a couple questions.
We came to confirm something with Adachi-san.
Hey there. Let us begin. You should question Adachi. About Saki's interrogation.
Why wouldn't I question her? She discovered the announcer's body.
Fair.
But she didn't know much about it, so I only talked with her once or twice.
Alright, what about when Yamano vanished?
The time the announcer went missing? I can't say for sure offhand. It's not like I saw her or anything.
Really?
That was months and months ago, too. My memory's kinda hazy that far back.
I would think, I don't know about you, but I feel like I would potentially remember, or if I saw a person who died at the very next day. I don't know.
Was that all you wanted to ask? Well, I hope it helped.
What about the warning letter?
Warning letter?
You know, the one that I got at my house.
The one that was delivered to his house. It's in police custody now, correct?
I don't really remember.
Hey, what do you mean you don't remember? I gave it to you to take down to the crime lab for processing. You're telling me you forgot?
I'm sorry.
That's a pretty convenient thing to forget. Why would you forget that?
Your accident was right after that, and what with one thing and another, it sort of slipped my mind. Besides, that thing was just a prank, wasn't it?
Was it? I wonder.
Jeez, what are you asking me all this for? For crying out loud, what's this all supposed to be about? Dojima-san, you really need to get back to your bed. That's why your wounds aren't healing. And you all need to go home right now. Do you have any idea what time it is?
Why are you getting so hostile about it? I'm just asking you questions.
I'm going back. I need to get to the station and report in.
Just one more thing, please. We know for certain now that the first two murders weren't Namatame's doing. Someone else killed them. Adachi-san, do you have any idea who that might be?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Really?
'Cause we think it might have been you.
Well, I guess we're just dropping it on him now, I guess.
What? That's ridiculous! We already know Namatame's the one who put them all in!
Huh.
What did you just say?
Isn't that funny? That's really funny, honestly. Huh. How do you know that?
Put them all in.
How exactly do you know that?
What's this putting them in business?
Do
you know something about the method behind their murders?
And to think it was as easy as just letting him slip up on his own, huh?
Don't tell me that all that talk about TVs and whatnot from before was...
I see. Now I finally understand. To tell the truth, Adachi-san, I've been fixated on something you once said. Before I didn't know why, only that it sounded a wrong note to me. Do you recall when I read Namatame's diary? At the scene of Dojima-san's accident. At the time, I said, even the victims who survived and were never released to the public are written here. And in response, your words were, wow. Then that settles it.
Oh, yeah.
How, I wonder? Would that settle anything?
Aren't you at least curious about, like, why their names are there?
At the time, the police had no idea that there had been other attempted murders related to the case.
You shouldn't have been so calm about discovering other children had been kidnapped, especially the ones that were right in front of you at the time.
You had no reason to say such a thing. After all, there are countless examples of people disappearing for a few days. Yet when I read the list of names, you raised no objection. Odd that. What do you say to that, Detective Adachi?
I don't know. I said I'm busy!
Get him!
Wait, you son of a bitch!
Get that bastard! No!
Adachi! Damn it! Adachi!
Oh, don't tell me. No, Tommy's hospital room. Adachi isn't here either.
What the? I swear he ran this way!
He did. But I don't think we're gonna be finding him here.
Damn it! Where the hell did he go?
Did you find him?
Are you okay, Dojima?
I contacted security. Nobody's seen Adachi and there's no record of anyone leaving this area.
So he did then.
So he must be still in this ward somewhere.
He's still here? But we looked! We didn't find him anywhere!
That bastard.
Hey.
Dojima-san?
Please take care of him.
For heaven's sake, what are we going to do with you?
Sorry. I got carried away.
Do you even want to get better? If you keep this up, there could be lasting damages.
She's not wrong.
Have you forgotten how much trouble it caused you last time?
You're right. Sorry. You've got to find Adachi. I need to square this away with him. Please.
I will. Finally, huh?
He hasn't left this ward yet? I don't think he would, but could he have...
I think there's a good chance.
Yeah, I think so. If he's the killer, he can go through, right?
Exactly.
You mean he went in through here?
It's the only way he could have escaped without being noticed.
We searched every inch in the direction he ran off. There's nowhere to hide. I don't think we could have missed him.
He was cornered. It's highly probable that he escaped there. If he does indeed turn up on the other side, that should prove beyond a doubt that he is the true culprit.
Exactly.
Damn. So I guess we were right. What do we do now?
Let's go in tomorrow.
I think it's too dangerous to go in from here. We're not 100% positive he used this TV, and on top of that, we don't know where it might lead.
Let's just do it as usual, right?
Let's go in from Jeunesse like always.
Business as usual.
It'll be fine. So long as we're ready for him, we'll crush that jerk in one strike.
Yeah! The extremely suspicious detective Adachi. You've taken another step closer to the truth. We split for today and all went home. Finally getting closer, huh? Let's go to sleep. Teddy! It seems you come to the Velvet Room in your dreams again. But something is different this time. You don't see Igor, Margaret, or Marie. Teddy! Teddy's sitting here, not noticing your presence.
Where am I?
Teddy! Here you are.
Sensei? Why are you here?
I'm more curious about why you're here. I could ask you the same.
I see. How mysterious.
This is the Velvet Room, Teddy.
There are so many things I don't know about. But I did realize something.
Ted?
I've been thinking all this time about who I really am. But I couldn't find the answer. I was no one from the start.
Teddy.
Humans live in the other world, and shadows live in this world. From the beginning, that's all there was to it. I was just a shadow in that world.
And you think I care? Everyone's worried, Teddy. Who cares?
You're always so kind, Sensei.
Please.
I figured something out. That day at the hospital, I realized that I really can't do anything.
Bullshit.
As soon as I thought that, I lost consciousness. Then when I woke up, I was inside the fog. Shadows can't stay in the human world. They aren't allowed. I walked and walked, but there was nothing all around me. Just when I started thinking that I couldn't go anywhere, I heard the noise of a car.
The Velvet Room.
And then I was here. I remember lots of things now. My world is a place shaped by human thoughts. One day, a shadow living in that world awakened to human emotions. But humans and shadows are completely different entities.
Teddy.
So he made himself forget that he was a shadow. He wanted to forget. He wanted people to like him.
Teddy.
And that's how he came to look like this. I really am stupid. What the other Teddy said before, in the end, it was all true.
No.
No matter how much I search for myself, I have no self. There was know me to begin with.
Teddy.
I'm just a shadow that took a different form so humans would like me. It would have been better if I had never remembered. But I did. I'll probably turn back to a regular shadow soon. Oh yeah, Sensei, one day, when you meet Nana-chan in heaven, apologize for me.
Teddy.
Tell her, I'm sorry I couldn't do anything. Tell her, I'm really sorry.
I'm not telling her anything. You're gonna tell her for yourself. You saved her, Teddy.
Huh? Really?
Nanako's alive. You told Teddy how Nanako came through.
Nana-chan's.
And you stayed with her the whole time.
Wow, that's wonderful.
I don't care if you're a shadow, man. You're one of us.
I'm so glad. Glad that I could at least hear that. My heart feels so much lighter now. I'm starting to feel sleepy. What a strange place. It feels so soothing. It's not like my world. Something just feels so nostalgic about this place. Could this be your dream world, Sensei?
I could ask you the same, buddy.
Uh-huh. But I wonder why I met you here. What am I supposed to do now?
Let's move on together.
But I don't know what to look for or how to find it. No matter how hard I think, there's too many things my little brain can't understand. But I do understand one thing now. I'm glad that I met you, Sensei.
Since Teddy's pure and deep gratitude. The maxed out star. Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou hast established a genuine bond. These genuine bonds shall be your eyes to see the truth. We bestow upon thee the ability to create Hallel, the ultimate form of the Star Arcana. By mastering the Star Social Link, you can now fuse Hallel, the Light Bearer. Evade Electric. Let's just put that over... I don't know. We'll do Marakukaja. No, we'll do Matarukaja.
But I have to get going. This is your place. It doesn't seem like somewhere that I'd be allowed to stay. Goodbye, Sensei.
Teddy. Igor. Before you know it, Teddy is gone, and Igor, Margaret, and Marie are sitting there once again.
It seems the words in your memory weren't the only things you summoned here. This is a room for guests who have an ego that can be nurtured.
So Teddy?
Shadows, mere fragments broken off from the ego, have no place here.
And yet, you allowed Teddy, huh?
The water's strength has moved a single stone that had stopped, returning it once again into the flow. Very interesting.
Igor has a meaningful smile on his face.
Well now, it's about time we departed once again. This vehicle is still on its journey. There is no reason to tarry here for long. Margaret?
Let's move forward.
We're ready to go. Let us depart.
Forward we go.
You are every inch the guest I had anticipated. Now it's time for you to return. I am even more intrigued now as to where this is all headed.
We'll be waiting for your next visit.
See you later. Juno's electronics department.
How did it go? Did you find Teddy?
No, and no one's seen him either.
Oh, that annoying little furball. Just when we're at a turning point in the case, too.
We have no choice. Let's pursue Adachi for now.
Yeah. I'm sure we'll see him eventually. Give him time. God!
Look how dense this fog is. It's gotten even worse than before.
This is almost exactly as bad as when we first entered.
What the? There's this malicious aura everywhere. It feels completely different from the last time I was here.
It's probably Adachi.
I think we'd better hurry. Give me a sec to try finding Adachi.
Does this mean both this world and ours are getting messed up?
Our glasses work on the fog on the other side. It can't be normal. And I heard more people are falling ill because of the fog. I wonder what's going to happen.
I sense him. Adachi's definitely in here.
Yep.
Are you serious? Which way?
Hold on.
So he did come to this side.
Yeah.
Well, that settles it. There's virtually no doubt remaining that he's the true culprit.
Yep.
Once we capture him, solving the mystery of this world and the rest of the case can't be far behind.
One thing at a time.
Then maybe we'll find out where Teddy came from, too. Man, where is that bear anyway?
Well, I can say for sure he's not here.
What?
And I know Adachi is here, but I can't track him down myself. Gee, Ted, why aren't you here when we need you most?
Rise. Teddy!
This place. I see. I came back, but it really doesn't matter. I'm completely useless.
Enough, Teddy, please.
Nana-chan, I'm so sorry.
Teddy?
Nanako!
It is you, Teddy.
You woke her up, Teddy.
I heard your voice.
Aww.
You said, hang in there.
You really did save her.
Heard my big bro and everyone else too.
Nana-chan! Oh, hold on! I'll get the doctor!
Good, Teddy.
It seems she's asleep again.
Nana-chan told me that she heard my voice. She heard me say, hang in there.
It could be that her frankly miraculous recovery was because everyone's voices reached her.
See, Teddy? You do have a point here.
Even unconscious, people are capable of hearing others' voices.
My voice. And theirs too.
I don't want to hear you calling yourself useless anymore, Bear.
Everyone.
In any case, there are too many things we don't understand about her condition and what caused it. We're doing our best, but it's difficult when everything about her illness is a total unknown.
Unknown?
Well, if anything happens, please send for me.
Please, Teddy.
If I'm an unknown being, then the way I can change is unknown too. So all I have to do is make them not unknown. Nana-chan's doing her best. Sensei and the others are probably fighting now too. I'm just a shadow. But Nana-chan cheered up when she heard my voice. So what if I'm just a shadow? There must be something I can do.
Attaboy.
I can't just give up thinking about things. That's why I came back here. Right, Nana-chan?
Teddy's strong will that allowed him to accept and overcome his weakness has awakened his heart's true power. Kintoki Doji has transfigured into Kamui.
Right. I need to get back to the others.
Get over here, bear.
Hang in there, Nana-chan. I'll be back soon.
This doesn't feel complete without our silly bear here.
It's no use. I can only tell that Adachi is here, not his exact location.
Rise-chan!
If only Teddy was with us.
Didn't he say his nose is practically useless now? And could he even help us find that bastard?
Nope. He'd be no help at all. But he was always there to support me whenever.
That bear's a loudmouth, but he's nice to have around. He's always so full of energy.
He's lighthearted and always optimistic.
Rise.
I'm alright. I just got a little dizzy.
Yeah, I don't think this is
the
working.
fog's so dense. It's hard to see through it.
Why don't we call it a day? It won't do us any good if you collapse.
Exactly.
I agree. If Rise-san became fatigued, even if we found Adachi, our capacity in battle would be reduced. Moreover, it's almost nighttime. We should return to our world for the present.
Let's head back.
Damn it! We came so far to run smack into a dead end.
I know he's in there too. What's wrong with me? My powers are completely useless.
Rise.
Teddy?
Teddy? Teddy!
You little... Where the hell were you?
Get over here! Get over here.
I'm sorry.
You idiot! Bad bear! Bad! You're so late! Who do you think you are?
No.
Rise-chan? Are you faking?
Teddy!
No, stupid!
Sorry. I want to help you all again.
You freaking bear!
You know how much trouble you caused, you dumb bear? Where the hell were you?
Get over here.
I'm sorry. I figured out a lot of things. Stuff about me and that world. I wanted to tell you all.
Get over here, bear. You listen to Teddy's confession since he finally understands who he really is. That he was only a shadow, and that though he was at his wit's end, he was able to come back to your world.
A shadow? You mean you're one of those things we've been fighting?
Guess so.
Yup. Just like the ones you all know about.
That being said, I don't really care about that, to be honest with you. You're friends, so just stay, please.
Shadows are suppressed human thoughts given form. Everyone has them inside.
Wait, you say you're a shadow, but you didn't attack us. And you kept telling us from the start that you wanted to bring peace and quiet back to that world, right?
Yeah.
But in the end, I was just an ordinary shadow. Nothing special about me at all.
I don't know if you get the right to say that, considering you're a shadow that gained humanity and its own persona. Which means that you're a shadow that had its own shadow. I don't think you can call yourself not special.
I did everything I could until now to try and make my world peaceful. But instead, the weird fog started seeping out into this world too. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. If I really was special, then maybe...
Don't worry
it's
about it.
no big deal.
Exactly.
I mean, we weren't expecting much from you in the first place.
I just want you with us, Teddy.
And about you being a shadow, we pretty much figured you were something like that anyway.
Exactly.
Huh? What are you saying?
Exactly what it sounds like.
Here I am pouring my heart out to you, and you say you thought I was something like that anyways?
Kinda.
No normal person would think such a pretty bear could really be a shadow.
Really?
So what's the problem with being a shadow?
Exactly.
It's true that you may have been born that way, but you now possess the power of persona. A shadow is suppressed power. Once controlled by the ego, it becomes a persona.
And you're basically just a persona without the A.
Doesn't it follow then that you must have developed an ego? Whether the ego masters its shadow or the shadow awakens to its ego. The only difference I see is the order in which the process occurred.
Oh, Teddy's practically human then.
Human enough for the definition to work, in my opinion. I don't care.
I'm the same as humans?
Why not?
You keep trying to figure out who you are, just like all of us here. You can't do much on your own. You really aren't that special. See? What's so different between you and us?
Exactly. Oh god, he's crying so much. I'm getting a shower over here with his tears at this rate.
Thank you! I'm so glad I met you guys!
No.
The rest of us were pretty much a group of misfits to begin with, too, right? You fit right in, man.
Exactly.
I beg your pardon? Who are you calling a misfit?
Look in a mirror.
Isn't that just you, Senpai?
Look in a mirror. I don't want to hear it.
Hey, that's not something a detective would say. Or an idol either.
Hey.
Gee, stop crying, will ya? Now's not the time for that. While you were gone, we figured out who murdered the announcer and Senpai.
Yep.
It was Adachi.
Huh?
I know, right?
Adachi? That total goofball?
I know.
Whoa! I didn't notice at all. Looks like I'm pretty blind to that sort of thing. But you all know him. If you can't find someone like that, I don't think I can help you.
I don't want to hear it until you've tried, damn it.
Like I said, we're not expecting much from you.
Well, the main thing is, it's hard to get pumped about this without someone nice and fuzzy around.
Yeah.
Yeah, what Kanji said.
We need all the energy we can get.
Okay. Thanks, guys.
You better not run off again, Bear.
All right, now that the band's back together, let's take it from the top.
It's been a while, but I'll do my best to look for him too. Leave it to Fuzzy.
Yeah. You've taken another step towards the truth. Alrighty. Rank 6. Since you'll start fresh again tomorrow, each of you decide to go home. It feels right to have Teddy back. That annoying ball fur. It just doesn't feel right without him. Let's go sleep. Alright. If you fully recover from yesterday's events, you should go over to the TV world with everyone after school. Here we go, for real this time. Teddy, it's your time to shine.
I'll give it a try, but...
Just give it a try.
If Risei-chan couldn't find him, I really doubt someone with a dried-up nose like me will be much help.
I don't care. Do it.
I do smell Adachi baby in here, but the fog is completely covering up his scent.
I believe in you, Ted.
Teddy, you can't do it either?
When you look at me with those eyes, I get this feeling. I've got to sniff him out no matter what!
Awaken to your true power, Teddy.
This is my time to shine!
Yes.
Ooh, I'm getting something!
Yes. Yes!
Teddy?
Be free.
Hey, quit wandering around. You better not flake out on us again.
And there he goes.
Huh? I sense it from this away.
You found him that quick?
Is it Itachi?
Damn.
How do I put it? It's kinda hazy, but at the same time, it feels like I've got a whopper on the line.
Huh. Interesting.
I don't get it.
So you can't really tell what it is, but you can tell it's something big.
Very suspicious. This definitely smells. But that's weird. If I remember right, that's where Sensei, Yosuke, and Chie-chan came from when I met them for the first time.
When we first... Where was that?
Oh yeah, the red newsroom.
Oh, you mean that creepy-ass room where all the faces on the posters were cut out?
Yeah, that one.
Yep, there's someone there.
Teddy, you really are amazing.
It was just dumb luck. It's because that's where I first sensed Sensei and the others. That's why it kinda smelled over there.
Oh, I see. Wait, did you say it smelled? Wasn't that the room where Yosuke had to go to the bathroom and...
Okay, he didn't go. I at least remember that much.
Huh? You're saying he beat his pants there?
I'm gonna stand up for my partner and say he didn't.
Ew, I don't want to hear it. Oh, you lie so bad. Dude, I did not piss my pants.
I'll stand up for my partner and say he didn't.
Shit, quit spreading random rumors about stuff like that.
Well, it happened so long ago, my memory's kind of fuzzy, you know?
Well, don't spread rumors about fuzzy memories.
Okay, guys, enough fuzziness. Follow me, the master of fuzzy logic.
Let's go.
I haven't heard you crack up in a while, Yukiko.
It's good.
Though I really wonder sometimes about your sense of humor.
Oh, it's fine. A cheerful mood has returned to the group thanks to Teddy. And you've taken another step toward the truth. Now, let's go pay Adachi a visit, shall we?
Damn bitch.
There you are.
I noticed her first, and she just had to run off and have an affair. Who's there?
Hi there. Dear God, your face.
Oh, it's you guys. You're very persistent.
I'm just gonna give you one chance to just admit it. Did you kill her?
You're getting on my nerves, kid.
How about you stop being around the bush?
Answer the question.
Exactly.
Did you or did you not throw Ms. Yamano into the TV?
It was an accident. She started struggling. What else was I supposed to do?
Oh, I don't know. Not kill her?
I called her out to the lobby because I wanted to ask her something, and then she started getting hysterical on me.
Who are you? And what's this something important you called me out here for?
What they say on the news isn't true, is it? All that talk about you having an affair and whatnot, it's all a lie, right?
Why do I have to explain myself to you?
I see. So you don't deny it. You caught my eye. But it turns out you're another worthless bitch.
Ugh.
What's wrong with you? Don't make me call for help.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. I think you need to see what it's like to fear for your life. It'll get your head straight.
What are you going to do?
She fell in. Wow, so people can go completely inside.
And that was the first victim. That's how it happened, huh?
Good thing for me, no one else was around there in the middle of the night.
That happened in our lobby?
I learned about the Midnight Channel through some rumor. You hear a lot of fishy stories like that on the force. But it was pure coincidence that I touched the screen and discovered my power. I burst out laughing when I found out. I knew right away that this was going to be interesting.
So you tested it out on Mayumi Yamano?
Nah, it was nothing like that. I'm a very sincere fellow.
Oh, cut the shit.
I was just trying to punish the stupid bitch a little for betraying me.
Betraying you?
Yeah, putting them inside the TV was never the plan. But you know, both Mayumi and that dippy high school girl struggled for no reason.
So you're not denying Saki either.
Then you were responsible for Saki-senpai's death!
Saki? Oh yeah, her name was Saki Konishi, or something like that.
Wow, you don't even have the courtesy to freaking remember who you killed?
At first I just called her in because of work-related stuff. Her being the one who found Mayumi's body and all. And naturally, if there was any chance she'd seen something, I'd need to know, right? So I was all set to be a nice guy to her. And then that bitch.
What's this about anyways? Didn't you call me in for more questions?
God.
Well, we'll get to that. But you know, I saw you this afternoon. You were getting pretty cozy with that Namatame.
Hey, ooh.
Huh. So I'm not good enough for you.
Oh, yuck.
Well, I know how to deal with girls like you. God, these high school girls today. This world's gone straight to shit. When I was in school, I wasn't allowed to do anything but study my ass off.
Oh, boo-hoo.
I was supposed to be the best of the best, and instead they stick me in the boonies.
Oh, boo-hoo. That doesn't give you the fucking right to kill people.
But I guess I got the sweet power to make up for it. Life's not so bad after all. Get on your knees and beg, and maybe I'll let you out.
Psychopath.
Yeah, like that'll happen. As if I'd walk into a death trap like that. It was a lot easier the second time. High school girls are thinner, you know? Lighter.
You're just gross, man.
You son of a bitch!
Yeah, okay, I give you full permission to just go straight for him and kill him right now.
Come on, give me a break.
No, I'm not giving you a break. You kidding me?
I didn't know it was dangerous inside the TV. It's not like I was trying to kill them.
My brother in Christ, you... the first woman died.
I mean, I'm sure they hit on Namatame, not the other way around. A council secretary will one day rise to public office himself. Mayumi and that high schooler were just gold digging. They got exactly what they deserved. I didn't do anything wrong at all.
That's not how any of this...
Shut the hell up! You knew from what happened to Mayumi Yamano that people die in here!
Exactly! Been saying that a lot lately.
So what if I knew?
It means it was premeditated murder. Did you trick Namatame?
Nah, he called the police in the middle of the night, just after they found that Saki girl's body.
Yeah, he did tell us he tried calling them... Wait.
The rest of the force had their hands full with the double homicide, and it happened that I was the one who took the call.
Oh, for God's sake, seriously? Namatame did mention that he called the police and told them, but they just didn't believe him, but it went to you?
Namatame said the police refused to take him seriously. You were responsible for that then.
Oh, quite the contrary. If anyone else had taken the call, sure, but I actually did believe him, you know?
Huh?
That's the pattern to the 2 deaths so far? And now you're seeing a girl in a kimono on that weird program, and you think she'll die too, is that right?
And he was basically right on that path so far.
Namatame-san, do you seriously expect us to believe something like that?
But it's true! If there's any way the police can protect her...
Listen, there's no way the police are going to make a move based on a fantasy story like that.
Ugh.
It does sound interesting, though.
But...
Oh, I have an idea. If you really want to save her that much, why not do it yourself?
See, you're the one who started him down the path of making himself believe he's a savior of the fog.
Like, you could shelter her somewhere. Someplace where no one could find her.
Where no one could find her?
Save her yourself. You can do it. I'm busy, so I'm hanging up now. Bye.
Bastard.
Isn't that amazing? Of all the people who could have received Namatame's call, it ended up being me. Talk about luck! All I did was give him a little push.
Yeah, and then you've now scarred him for life.
And he completely bought into his vision of this world. The more people you guys saved, the more he'd kidnap. Both sides had the best of intentions, so the game of cat and mouse would never end. It was awesome.
You gotta be shitting me!
Why? What reasons could you have for doing that?
Reasons? None, really.
You have no reason. None at all.
I could do it, that's all. And it was fun. I guess that's my reason?
There's a better way to kill time without killing people.
You murdered people just for the fun of it?
Come on. All I did was put people in here. I didn't murder them.
You
And Namatame did most of it. I had nothing to do with any of you.
If you never killed the first two, none of us would be in this position to begin with.
You're just dodging the blame.
Yeah? Then how would you prove it?
I'll drag you back kicking and screaming. That's how I'll prove it.
He put people inside TVs? You think the police are that stupid?
I mean, you're not wrong, but if I beat you up enough and then I show the police, Ace, and have you confess, then surely we'll get somewhere.
What a jerkwad!
I agree, Teddy.
I do admit, though, I never thought you guys would manage to track me down. I like that. Games like this gotta have surprises or they get boring fast.
You're just pathetic, aren't you?
It's like when I dealt with that Kubo kid. That was fun, too.
Oh, you put Kubo in here, did you?
Then, you mean to say that Mitsuo Kubo's disappearance was your doing as well? I did sense something odd in his course of action. If he had special powers and wanted attention, why resort to a regular copycat crime?
But he didn't have those powers. He's simply thrown in by the true culprit.
But that wasn't the case. Kubo had no such powers. In fact, he was thrown in by you. Am I correct?
It had been a while since I last put someone inside the TV, so I really got a kick out of that one.
Ugh.
Why did you do that? And how come Mitsuo didn't say anything about you?
Well, Mitsuo's probably so desperate to have attention in some regard that he probably just didn't care.
You think that didn't occur to me before I did it? Come on, I'm a detective. I led him through to a room at the station with a TV, switched off the lights, and did it quick while he was still startled. As long as he didn't see me push him in and no one else did either, no one would believe him, even if he survived. Of course, I don't think the Kubo kid ever figured out what happened.
Wait, the police station?
Oh.
Yeah, he turned himself in pretty quick, actually. This was back when we didn't even know enough to issue a search warrant.
Huh. Kubo turned himself in.
But the other officers decided it was just a prank, so they pawned him off on me. I didn't blame them. I mean, a kid coming and saying, "I did it all, it was me." Who'd believe him? But it looked bad. I didn't think anyone would come forward and take the blame for all the incidents. The police were desperate to pin it on anyone. If this kid really did it, they might have announced the case was closed. And if that happened, Namatame would stop saving people. I couldn't let that happen, or the game would be over. That's why I told the others I sent him home. I came up with the idea to put him inside the TV on the spot.
The game would be over? You threw him in just so your fun wouldn't end?
Sounds like it.
You gotta have some excitement in life, don't? But then you guys put your foot in it yet again and ruined my fun. Thanks to you, Kubo was arrested again, and everyone acted like he was the true culprit behind it all. Couldn't they see how badly he copied the crime scene?
Okay, that part's fair. I am surprised that they were so willing to take him in as the killer of the other two, considering how badly it was.
It worked out in the end, though, because good old Namatame kept saving people. I guess the guy started to develop some kind of messiah complex, huh? What an idiot.
You son of a bitch.
This is all a game to you. How dare you murder people? Murder Saki-senpai for such a stupid reason! You bastard! I'll never forgive you!
You can keep your forgiveness.
Good. You're good. That makes things easier.
Our world will probably become just like this place soon enough anyways. Didn't you notice? The fog's leaking out. Everything on that side's pretty much screwed.
So you know about what's going on then.
The two worlds will merge soon, and then there'll be no difference, no sides anymore.
Oh, that's scary.
What the hell's he talking about?
This isn't his real body.
Huh? What are you?
The real Adachi is somewhere else.
Then who the hell is this?
But this guy feels different from an ordinary shadow. It doesn't seem like he's going berserk.
So it's a controlled shadow? It's almost like a persona in a way, I feel.
Wow, you can tell that much? This me is just around to greet you guys, and thank you for wasting your time by chasing me in here. I'd say this world has taken a real shine to me. I feel like it's giving me everything I've ever wanted. And the monsters don't attack me at all. Maybe they can tell we have the same goal.
The Shadow's goal?
Now that's something else I want to know as well.
By the end of the year, Inaba will disappear completely into the fog. Soon, this place will be reality.
Ugh.
I'll be in this world, so if you want me, come and get me.
Oh, so you're willing to fight, huh?
This world has a mind of its own. We'll see which of us it favors.
Keep your bullshit to yourself. It's about time you shut the hell up. We'll finish this right now!
Kanji, didn't they? Yeah.
What a chump! Didn't I just tell you the real me is somewhere else?
I mean, he did say that.
I'll be expecting you all. We'll put an end to this.
Get back here, you!
That stuff about the world's mind and how this place will become our reality. Was he serious?
Yeah.
The rest of his confessions were consistent. We'd best proceed under the assumption that it's no lie.
Yeah.
It felt like he's gained some strong power after coming here.
You think it's like ours?
Not only that, maybe he got taken over by that power.
So what he said about the two worlds becoming one, that's really gonna happen?
That sounds exceedingly bad.
Didn't he say that it would happen by the end of this year? What happens then?
Probably don't want to find out.
I think he means this world will engulf the human world.
Oh God.
The people in town are acting weird. It's like when the shadows that emerged from people went berserk.
Oh, really?
If the fog gets even thicker, and this town is completely shut off from the outside world, then the other side might become full of shadows, like over here.
Shadows in reality. Ugh.
You mean everyone's gonna turn into shadows?
Damn it! Damn that bastard! Why? We went through so much to get here, and now it turns out he was pulling our strings this whole time?
No more.
Yeah. It's about time we finished this. I don't want to feel this way ever again.
We've got him cornered now if he's talking like this as well. What the? Oh.
There's a path we can take now.
What the hell?
I sense Adachi's presence from that direction. He's taunting us.
He's confident he'll win, huh?
Bring it on! Let's go kick his ass right now!
Now, hold on.
Wait. I suggest we prepare ourselves first.
I agree.
We can't let him stab us in the back ever again. We must face him with all the power at our disposal and defeat him without fail.
Exactly. I don't want to risk it.
I'm a little worried what he means by the end of the year, but now's not the time to freak out. Let's get prepared. Let's get over-prepared and leave footprints all over his stupid, smug face.
Yeah. By pulling all your strength, the path to the truth has been opened. Rank 8.
Senpai, please don't go on alone.
Huh?
I understand that it must hurt, since you seem to have a personal relationship with him.
I know.
Maybe that's why. I feel a presence kind of like yours up ahead.
Eh?
He might be calling to you.
Oh.
Wait, never mind. Forget I said that. We're all going together, okay?
Yeah.
Promise us.
Yeah. The unexpected true culprit has finally been confirmed. Before the end of the year, this town will be swallowed by the fog. You must finish things before then. You resolve to be fully prepared before facing Adachi. Save the game once more. It's a quiet night. You remember what your friend said?
He might be calling. calling to you. We're all going together, okay?
Promise us.
I need to see him. If you leave now, you may be able to make it in time before Junes closes. You decide to go to Adachi's alone. I've got to see him. Well, this'll be easy at least. No one's around. Here we are. The room is quiet. There's no sign of anyone around. Is Adachi here? Oh, what the? The entrance disappeared.
This is a problem.
Adachi?
Why didn't you bring the rest of them? You're such a party pooper. You couldn't even bring your wannabe detective friend?
I need to talk to you.
To what? Change my mind? Don't kid yourself.
Why not? What the? Huh?
Your whole gang should be here. You know, work together, beat the bad guy. Friendship, effort, victory. You guys love that stuff.
I believed in you, you know.
Oh, really? Just what was it about me that made you want to believe in me so bad?
Is it so wrong to want to believe?
Well, I don't have anything to say to you. If crimes could be solved by appealing to morality, we wouldn't need the police. The person you believed in was a version of me who only existed in your head. You decided on your own to believe in me, and that decision betrayed you. Why complain about it to me?
You're just a sad human being.
You say the dumbest shit.
But I'm right, aren't I?
It's people like you who come to me alone, naively thinking you can turn me around, that piss me off the most.
Why? I want to help you, if anything. To maybe give you a second chance. But... fine.
What do you think will happen if I shoot you?
You just commit one more crime.
You're right. That's all it would be.
The bullet brushed your ear. You smell the acrid scent of burning gun smoke.
Do you get it now? We're done talking.
It seems we are.
I won't miss next time.
It didn't seem like a threat. But you don't think you can talk to Adachi anymore. You feel that your relationship with Adachi has changed dramatically. Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou hast seen how bonds may change. The bond that hath changed, it is thy first step in learning the truth. Thou must bear thine inner power of the inner of the jester, becoming hunger. Toru Adachi's social link arcana has changed from the jester to hunger. Hunger, huh?
Want me to let you choose? You can go back to your friends and bring them all here. Or you can die now.
And yet, you wouldn't kill me now, would you? Wouldn't that not be fun?
I guess regular revenge is boring, though.
Exactly.
Let me see where your detective work takes you. It's always good for a laugh. You're so persistent. Look at all that youthful vigor you've got. Come on, leader. Bring all your friends back here.
Where'd you...
Well, bye-bye.
Damn it. The entrance is closed. It seems Adachi is blocking you. That Adachi wasn't the real him either. Unless you come back with your friends, you won't be able to reach Adachi. You must go back for now. Very well.
Welcome back.
Shit.
I told you not to go alone. Though I knew you would anyway.
Sorry.
It's okay. I understand. I'll keep it a secret from the others, and I won't ask about Adachi for now.
Thank you.
But come on, you should trust us more.
I know. Yosuke seems a bit sad.
Anyway, I'm glad you're safe.
I wouldn't do anything that'd get me killed.
Attention customers, it is now closing time. Please visit us again tomorrow.
Yeah, I get the hint. See you later, partner. You couldn't get through to Adachi. The day that the fog will be swallowed by the fog should be near the end of the year. You must reach a decision by then. You must prepare yourself as completely as possible. Huh? Hello? What the?
Hello? It's me. Hey, look, where are you doing? If you got time, there's somewhere I want you to take me. I'll ask Margaret to let me out more often, too. I really want to go there, okay? I'll be waiting for you to come get me.
Marie hung up. You have a feeling you'll be spending a lot more time with Marie. You should find some time to visit her. So the reason the game actually gets pretty, insistent on you hanging out with Marie is, if you don't max out your social link with Marie, you miss out on an extra dungeon in the game. So yeah, do that. You overhear students talking.
Is the fog getting thicker, or is it just me? Does this mean the world's coming to an end? I actually heard someone say that. Oh, what do you think's gonna happen? Earthquake? Tsunami? Huh? Nothing's gonna happen. It's just fog, you doofus. Besides, if something terrible happens, the defense force or somebody's sure to come save us. Yeah, I guess you're right. Ah, what if there's some giant monster attacks in Inaba? Or aliens? I saw a movie about something like this.
Oh god, even in the fog, test results always are inevitable. What's the damage? What do we got? Holy, you got the high score! I'm a genius! The real culprit has finally been identified. Is it possible that the fog will enshroud the entire world by the end of the year? Regardless, you must defeat the one behind all of this before then. Holy moly, that was a lot of stuff to go through, wasn't it? I think we're gonna go ahead and end it here, though. Thank you all so much for watching, hope you enjoyed, and hope to see you all later. Peace.